Fans of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 5 are eager to meet Ben Rathbun's wife Lisa at the tell-all. 52-year-old Ben met 22-year-old Mahogany Roca on social media when the former pastor slid into the law student's DMs. Their age gap wasn't a cause of concern for Ben, who bonded with Mahogany over their similar religious views. Ben believed that meeting Mahogany was a part of God's plan, which may be why he ignored the warning signs, such as her never doing any video calls and using many filters on her Instagram photos. However, Ben's plan flopped when he finally saw Mahogany in person on 90 Day Fiancé and she refused to acknowledge him as a boyfriend. Instead, she grilled him about his ex-wife and ex-fiancé. He didn't expect Mahogany to confront him about his past when they had been talking about having kids and building a future together. Ben's B90 midlife crisis was on full display on the show, when he started blaming his ex-wife and ex-fiancé for the demise of those relationships. As per Ben, Mahogany, with all the holes in her story, shouldn't have been rubbed the wrong way by his half-baked replies. However, he still tried to convince her that he treated his ex-wife very well, via the 10 pages of text messages he sent her, which Mahogany chose to leave unseen. On the show, Ben claimed that his ex-wife Lisa hasn't forgiven him yet and still has feelings about their divorce. There was no love in marriage, but she had it good, so she didn't want it to end, he added, before explaining that he was paying more than was necessary for the maintenance of the children. According to B90's Ben, he'd given his ex-wife the house and everything in the house after the divorce, apart from paying her half of his salary for the first few years after the split, as per the series. Since fans had met Ben's ex-wife and kids during his introductory B90 episode 6, they feel that there are many things he hasn't told Mahogany about his last marriage. A Reddit thread by u/StorkDog63 discussed what they expect from Lisa if she chooses to be present during Ben and Mahogany's tell-all segments. You could tell on earlier episodes that she hates his guts. The look on her face was priceless, wrote u/KazerDude. After all, it was Ben's ex-wife who'd shared Ben's interest in dating women much younger than him. Ben, who grew up in a cult, was a youth pastor and eventually married Lisa, his church's children's ministry partner. B90's Ben remained married to Lisa for 24 years. They had 4 children, but their belief system asked them to stay together or risk damnation. If Ben is someone who wasted years of his life in a religious cult and a loveless marriage, so did his wife, which is something he failed to address. But, somehow, his captivity was worse, and that entitles him to lash out, hurt, and disrespect everyone around him, wrote u/ExpressStop7830. Others agreed that it was Ben's wife who had to look after their children whenever Ben went chasing a young woman, after claiming it was just him following God's will. Interestingly, in his interview, Ben also referred to his marriage as 25 years of neglect. While he may have tried to act like a saint on 90 Day Fiancé, Ben from B90 did post an Instagram story once, on his now deleted account, about how he takes full responsibility for the failure of his marriage. According to Ben, he was supposed to lead and protect his relationship with his ex-wife, but he chose to neglect it. He kept doing so until both of them felt disconnected. Ben feels that he continued to ignore the problems for years until it was too late. This is the answer that Mahogany may have been yearning to hear when she thought of starting a relationship with a man she was harmlessly chatting with for 3 months. However, Ben getting defensive about his past was a red flag that Mahogany is finding hard to ignore. B90's Mahogany feels that the Ben she's met on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, is a different person than the one she knew online. Maybe Mahogany should have a chat with Ben's exes to figure out who he really is, unless TLC makes Lisa air all of his dirty laundry in the reunion episode. Sources: u/StorkDog63/Reddit, u/KazerDude/Reddit, u/ExpressStop7830/Reddit, Ben Rathbun/Instagram.